Greetings, dear friends. Your invaluable support is our strength. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. This greatly helps the growth of our channel. Leave your comments. Your feedback is very valuable to us. And now, to the most important and current world events. Let's go.
Some 20th of April, 27th.
It snowed in Moscow. At night, the air temperature in the region dropped to -4 degrees. In the city, it dropped to 0. During the day, the weather station recorded about +5. Last Sunday, it was +26. Meteorological centers called the April frost a typical phenomenon and added that the coldest night would be Monday night. Cold weather is forecasted for early May across the entire territory of Russia. On RBC, the main news in the studio with Anna Krupina. In how Donald Trump understands the situation in Ukraine, there are many elements that coincide with Moscow's position. This was stated in the Kremlin. They noted that it is premature to talk about the conditions of a potential peace deal, and the negotiation process itself cannot be public. The day before, the Kremlin stated that Russia is ready to resume dialogue with Ukraine without preconditions. Moscow and Kiev are quite close to resolving the conflict, according to Donald Trump. The US president conveyed this to his Estonian counterpart, to Alar Karis, after the Pope's funeral. He said that we are quite close to a solution, as he just met with Zelensky. The Estonian president relays Trump's words. A brief conversation between the US and Ukrainian presidents took place the morning before the Pope's funeral. Volodymyr Zelensky stated that the meeting is symbolic and has the potential to become historic. Yesterday, Zelensky also held bilateral talks with French President Emmanuel Macron. According to the French leader, the Ukrainian president informed him of his readiness for an unconditional ceasefire. Some chief doctors are underperforming. This statement was made by the Minister of Health, Mikhail Murashko, at a meeting of the Presidium of the Council of Legislators. And he explained why.
If we see an increase in appeals to the higher authority, it means the chief doctors are underperforming. It means he cannot organize a solution on the spot. Therefore, for the chief doctor today, the highest level of requirements for communication and work with the attached population.
Murashko also reported that the Ministry of Health is considering a proposal to distribute some medications through Russian post. The measure will be implemented in localities where there are no medical organizations or pharmacies. And the deputy chair of the State Duma, Irina Yarovaya, asked ministry representatives to work with the regions on the issue of centralizing drug procurement. According to her, this will allow several regions to receive medications, which they need in minimal quantities. Currently, as Yarovaya stated, medications are purchased centrally in only 44 immediate regions. In the Iranian port of Bandar Abbas, where a powerful explosion occurred the day before, there were no military goods. This was stated by the country's Ministry of Defense. The number of dead has reached 28 people, and more than 1,000 were injured. The causes of the explosion have not been officially named. A representative of the Iranian government stated that the fire occurred in a warehouse with chemicals. However, media reports indicated that one of the fuel tanks caught fire. The fire in the port has been ongoing for the second day. According to Iranian authorities, its area has been reduced by 80%, and the situation is under control. The Kremlin expressed condolences to Iran. President Vladimir Putin ordered the emergency ministry aircraft dispatched to Iran to help put out the fire, the Russian embassy said. Pakistan wants an international investigation into the terrorist attack in the Indian region of Jammu and Kashmir and considers the accusations against the country to be unfounded. This was stated by the Minister of Defense of Pakistan in an interview with RIA Novosti. According to him, Islamabad does not intend to attack India, but will give a proportional response if the neighbor decides to attack. The minister believes that escalation with India will not lead to an exchange of nuclear strikes. Relations between India and Pakistan have worsened after the terrorist attack on April 22nd, which killed 26 people. New Delhi accuses Pakistan of the attack. Shootings at the country's border have been occurring for 3 consecutive nights. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi stated that terrorists want to destroy Indian Kashmir again, which was returning to peace and development. The parties have imposed numerous sanctions against each other. Thailand may have the visa-free stay period for foreigners from 2 months to Monday 1. The head of the kingdom's government has instructed the Ministries of Internal and Foreign Affairs to consider this proposal and assess its impact on the economy. The 60-day visa-free regime was introduced for citizens of 93 countries a year ago. The authorities hope to increase tourism revenue in this way. However, it turned out that the measure did not affect tourism at all, as vacationers still do not book trips for more than 2 to 3 weeks. Instead, the number of those who stay in the country and illegally find work has increased.